Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Bitcoin has taken off again today, propelled by Elon Musk. But first, in the US, consumer inflation expectations are rising slightly and are now at 3.05%. The same survey reports rising consumer optimism, and that includes spending growth expectations, which rose to 4.2%, the highest level recorded in more than 5 years. American consumer debt grew modestly in December with no signs of excess either way. But revolving credit card debt is still shrinking, and in quite an extended run that started in early 2019. But car and personal loans are growing to make up the difference. Over the weekend in the US, their January non-farm payrolls report was a lacklustre affair, coming in with plus 49,000 increase in jobs and almost exactly as expected. Canada reported January jobs data, and that wasn't very good either. Worse, in fact, they shed 213,000 jobs when a 50,000 decrease was expected. And Singapore reported December retail sales, and they were very weak, dropping on both a month-on-month basis and a year-on-year basis. Coal prices in China might be starting to slip, but iron ore prices are remaining stubbornly high for them. And food prices are staying high too, a special risk for Beijing in a holiday period. China's food security issues are not easing. In fact, they're approaching emergency levels in the south. Rainfall since the end of 2020 in regions south of the Yangtze River was 50 to 80% less than usual and distributed very unevenly. Now authorities have imposed emergency restrictions on industrial water use. You will recall this is the area we reported severe and threatening flooding in July last year. In Australia, the newfound effort to transition to carbon-free will likely see their trade-exposed emissions-intensive industries, including the farming sector, carved out of any plan to reach net zero emissions by 2050. The US Treasury 10-year yield is down another 1 basis point from Friday at just under 1.16%, although over the weekend it did rise to 1.20%. And the price of gold will start today up $22 with a bounce to $1,837 an ounce. Silver has rallied more. And oil prices are slightly higher, just under $58 a barrel in the US, while the international price is now just over $60 a barrel. These represent a rise of about $1 a barrel and are now at pre-pandemic levels. The combination of OPEC supply cuts and the new American stimulus are driving the rises. And the Kiwi dollar will open today having risen back to 72.2 US cents against the Australian dollar. We're softer at 93.8 Australian cents, and against the euro we're still just on 60 euro cents. That means our trade weighted index is up to 73.9 and back to where it was about a week ago. But the Bitcoin price has risen sharply again overnight and is now well above 40,000 US dollars again. It is now at $43,243 and up by almost 12% in a day. In New Zealand currency, it's touched $60,000. Tesla has said it may start to accept Bitcoin as a payment method for its products, which has sent the price soaring. Volatility has been very high, plus or minus 9.3%. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.